wrote something on my Facebook that kind of got picked up a bit, and I don't want to revisit it too much. But one of the things that pained me and pained her, and one of the reasons we're all here tonight, is because unlike the greats, Meryl Streep and Helen Mirren, who are incomparable and amazing at what they do, she never got the chance to play the queen of any country. She never got a chance to play, the prime minister. She never got a chance to play a judge, a lawyer. The people that are sitting in this very room, you're here every year, but you're not on television. You're not in movies. You're not in the consciousness of not only America, but our children and their children and all of our kids. This has got to change, and I'm tired. I'm tired of asking for it. I wish we didn't have to be here. I wish we could focus on other pressing issues that we have. But this is one that gets us all, and it's the subconscious and the conscious. Entertainment is how we educate ourselves and our others. Entertainment is how we enlighten if we do that. We've lost about 100 hours of scripted dramatic television to the advent of reality TV. Not because it's so great, but because it's cheap, cost effective. So I find myself at the hardest point of my life, trying to figure out why we're almost always the zero and never the hero in stories that matter most to our media. Almost always, even the great villains like Tony Montana cannot be played by our own. When are we going to get the production value that other great stories are told? When are we going to have our history told? Because it's stolen from us. We don't know our history. We don't know so many things about each other's cultures. So what I ask for and beg in these few seconds that I'm going to continue with this rant of mine is that we all focus on putting our personal egos aside. Because I think ego regulation is what we need most, and find a way to feel great about ourselves, but not at the expense of those around us. There's got to be a way to believe in yourself without making those around you feel less. And so I ask, whether you're on the right or the left, which I think should be the right or the wrong, I don't believe in the artificial bifurcation of us. We're all conservative and liberal. And the minute you pick one half, you do it at the expense of another, and we're operating at 50% of our human potential. Think about that. We're not each other's enemy, even if we're pit to be. So I say to all my Republican friends here, thank you for being here. I say to all my Democratic friends, thank you for being here and being civil to each other. What we need now is to put our differences aside and figure out how we're going to make this country great, no matter who wins. And what I'd like to do is ask the political leaders here to join forces with ourselves and the NAACP to see if we could do what Hollywood can't find in itself to do, what Hollywood can't find cost efficient enough, which is put some money aside out of all the hundreds of billions and trillions that we give banks and other countries and our military. Can't we put a $1 billion fund together to tell our stories and tell them well? To take these emerging channels like El Rey, Nuevo, Mundos, Fox, Mundo Fox, who, by the way, we welcome here, to tell our stories in a way that we can be proud of. Because they are incredible. They are interesting. I watch Game of Thrones. It's badass. But where are our Games of Thrones? Where is Simon Bolivar's story? Where are all of our people's tales? Without our roots, we fall. So I beg of you to find a way, find a committee, something to put aside some funds so that it doesn't have to cost Hollywood a damn thing.